Today we are going to be talking about 3 keys to condensing time. 3 keys to condensing time, and this video is all about becoming more successful in a short amount of time. I've also got a huge tip to put in here, which I'll tell you at the end. Okay, so we're gonna get right into it because it's gonna be a really short video. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. It's really short. So take notes, rewatch it if you have to. All right, number one, you need to pay for access. You need to pay for access. What is that? What is access to what, right? Okay. So you need to pay for access in anything. So if there is like a way to get in front of people in a line, if there is a way to get in front of like to go meet your mentor, to meet somebody that it might advance you in your career, that may be a good contact to have in your future, maybe somebody that's can provide you more opportunity through their network. Make sure you're paying to get the access to get to know these people time and time again, not just once, but like every single time. So if you are going to an event or you're going to an online thing you get to pay to become a part of a special VIP group. I have a VIP group in my own stuff. When you become a VIP, you get more access than anybody else. You get more bonuses, more offers. You just get better stuff, right? Better, more concentrated stuff, right? And the reason people do this, especially successful people and people that are limited on their time, is because they can't concentrate on a huge crowd to help. So what we do, or I do, is make sure there is a VIP offer to the select few that really are serious. Period. I mean, because you are only going to pay money if you are serious about your own growth. So make sure that you're paying for access, and the more you show up, the more you're paying for the VIP, the more you're paying for access, the more the people are going to realize that you are serious about your success. All right, so pay for access. 2, pay them to come to your events. Now, once you know these people, right, or you get these connections in these networks, in these services, utilize that. So ask these people to come to your events, to maybe write something in your book you are getting ready to publish. Maybe reach out to them and just ask them a question. If they see you over and over again at the event, they're more likely going to answer you and take you seriously because they know you're serious. And plus, you already get to know them a little bit, so you know what they're looking for too. And you can offer them services that are going to grow them, maybe even connections that can grow them. So they will not only feel comfortable with giving you the knowledge and giving you their time, which is huge importance to anyone that's successful, but they are going to also be willing to listen to you and take your contact as somebody they might value. So make sure that one, you are paying for access, and like that can be a person, that can be a group, that can be a service, but you're also paying people to come to your events that are going to improve your events. It could also even give you a more authority in what you're doing. So definitely, those are 2 top keys there. All right. So number 3, pay to play. Investors can speed up the process. Now, this is a little bit different, still paying. We're talking about money, because money can be remade. Time cannot be remade. You cannot take back time. You can't like go backwards. You can't do something yesterday that you didn't do. The only time that you could do something is in the now. And if you don't do it now, then you're just another day behind. So you've got to pay to play to speed up the process. You can do it the slow and long way where, you're using all your time, you're using your own equipment, your own stuff. There's so many people that I know that cut their own lawn, that maybe clean their own house, we can even say, that do their own phone calls, that do their own taxes, that Endless, right? Endless. However, anytime that you can pay somebody else to do it, you are freeing up your time. The same thing with growing your business. You can't grow to be a huge successful business without paying to play. And what I mean with this is getting investors, crowdfunding, asking people to become a partner in your business. Yes, it's not the most ideal situations in some cases, but don't take on investments or investors that you don't agree with, that you don't like, that you can't get along with. Period. And this is simple as that. Even if it's like only your first investor and they're willing to put a lot of money in your project, and that makes you super excited because you're like, I finally, am recognized by this person. But if they're a total ass, then don't work with them because it's just going to give you more headaches in the long run. Listen to your gut. Listen to that universal call in your mind. If it doesn't feel right, it's not right. Don't take it, period. It's just going to give you more headache in the long run. But when you have investors, when you have people that are invested in you and your projects, then it is going to grow your offerings. It's going to grow your company. It's going to grow your services. So always keep that in mind. How can you welcome in investors? How can you make it a benefit to them to be a part of what you're doing? Always think of that, and you will find a way, even if it's not taking out a loan. If it is a loan, even if it's your self loan, or a family loan, always make sure that there's a benefit of the reason why you're putting in that money. Don't just put in money just because you have money. That's how people lose money. So make sure that there's a clear path, that the reasoning behind the why you need the money. All right. So, and the bonus tip here, which is a little bit off the whole time success thing, right? It's not about so much condensing time. It's more about just you to really realize something, because this is often skewed when people talk about success. There is no such thing as an overnight success. And I just want to put that in there. There is no such thing as an overnight success. When you see somebody successful, they've always had to come from nothing. They've always started with the crappiest of stuff. They've always just pushed through the pain and the rejection and all the stuff that they didn't know what the heck they're doing. They might have did it all wrong. They might have, screwed up in like finances and anything. However, they kept going. They kept going. They kept going. Kept going. And it doesn't mean that they are always going to be on the up. They are always going to have a down period in their career and their service and their business. But if you focus always on the success, you'll you'll fall into the trap that you can't do that too, which is totally untrue. Everybody can be a success in whatever they do. You just have to stay focused long enough that you are going to overcome the downturn. So, for example, if your stocks literally plummeted, don't panic, don't cash out. And a good quote from Warren Buffett is, "You never, you never." What is it? I can't even think of the quote. Anyhow, so what Warren Buffett says is that you never lose money. Don't. The rule to money is to never lose money. And for example, you don't ever want to cash out a losing stock. I mean, seriously, do you really think that the company is going out of business? Because if you do, then yeah, you might have a little bit of issue there. But if you know that they're eventually gonna, get additional funding or get out of the slump because something happened, they changed, leadership or something, or they changed something in their business, just know that they'll eventually get out of that. They are in the business to stay in the business, right? So don't be panicked and sell everything. Just wait. It might take years to get out of the slump and get your money back, but never take the loss. That's the only way you continually lose money. And I'm talking about stocks here, which my favorite is actually real estate. I do real estate. Same thing. You don't cash out a property if you haven't made the return on it yet. So don't spend a lot of money on repairs. Don't go crazy. If you don't have the money, don't invest in stupid stuff like upgrading things or painting walls like special colors or things like that. The thing with real estate is you've got to concentrate on what's going to bring up the value. But don't panic. Again, time is important for a lasting change that makes a difference. And you can write that down. Time is important for a lasting change that makes a difference. Again, success is not overnight. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure that you like this and you subscribe, you follow, and I'll see you soon. Take care. My name's Amena K. Thornton.